Hey sippers, welcome back to a juicy gossip video. Why is everyone so against Nicki Minaj? And I'm going to ensure I put this video at a very good length so I could add some details and everything this woman has been through, because this is such an attack on her career. It's not even funny. Even Nicki's sister, to me, is attacking Nicki. Now, this all started because Nicki is basically existing in this industry. Like, she's not flopped, she's not washed. And the whole stigma is that when you reach to age 40, your career is supposed to end as a female rapper. And because she has been proving people wrong for so many years, they're at this point so disappointed and annoyed that she's still excelling. I am so annoyed with Jason Lee's negativity. Every time he hosts a show and interviews people, he always want to bring up Nicki Minaj in a negative light, assassinating her character, saying something that pushes a very weird negative narrative about her out there. Even Club Shay Shay, every single one of his interviews, like, you want to talk about Nicki Minaj in a bad light. And these are men. Can you believe that? And Nicki's so smart because she would have already identified that there's someone who's paying these people to do these things. And she referred to them as duds or industry plants or puppets. And if y'all could really analyze things and have recollective memory, you would really have to ask yourself, why did Cardib began to beef with Nicki Minaj just right out of the blue? Cardib started to beef with Nicki Minaj, and there was no actual reason why Cardib felt some type of way, because the whole thing is orchestrated by people who have an issue with Nicki Minaj, people who hate Nicki Minaj. You'd have to dislike someone so bad for you to attack them in such a weird and negative way. So many people imply that it could be Jay-Z who's paying these people to wipe Nicki from the industry. I personally believe, there are men out here who thinks, a woman should be like below them or beneath them. Because once you're a Nicki Minaj, you're supposed to kiss men's feet. And Nicki came in this industry and she said it's not going to happen. I'm also amongst men as the greatest. And so when Nicki is disrespected by the Grammy or is humiliated by the Grammy, I don't really take it personally anymore, because I know for certain they're, spitefully doing that to hurt her self-esteem, to make her feel less worthy of herself. Giving that Grammy to Megan Thee Stallion, Doechii, and Cardib so Nicki could feel bad, but instead it really makes Nicki wiser to know that she's actually very great. And because she's so powerful, they have to take that route. And it's very embarrassing on the Grammy side, because I think they're actually marketing themselves to look bad. Like, the whole organization looks bad. Imagine you're going to war with a woman, one woman who's so powerful. You can't do anything but to blackball her. It's given weak. And if I were like a celeb, I would have never accepted a Grammy, because, you look bad. You guys are representing yourself very bad. Blackballing a black woman who's very successful, who really earned her spot, who pulled so many doors for people. It's embarrassing on you guys' side. And you have people like Beyonce and Jay-Z out here who's so frightened for a Grammy, who's so crazy about a Grammy, disrespecting other people because they want a trophy. And they reached to a point where they had to fabricate this story that Nicki's doing drugs. Nicki's doing drugs. And Nicki's going crazy. And someone needs to put her in a conservatorship because Nicki's going crazy. She's doing too much drugs. What proof, though? Yes, she got locked up in Amsterdam for soft drugs. Though the cops were saying drugs, I think they were also, and this is my honest opinion, I think they were also paid off, by the way. Because if she's bringing weed, pre-rolled weed, why are you still classifying it as drugs? That is just such one blatant thing to say. Drugs. It is soft drugs. You need to be more specific. Hello? Because those type of things could really, bury someone's career, bruise someone's reputation, and they have been trying that for years. And because they haven't been successful, they're taking it on other people, pushing other people in this industry who's just probably so desperate for money to hurt Nicki Minaj. And then here comes sister Ming Lee, and this is Nicki Minaj's sister. I think she is such probably a beautiful she's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl, but something about her personality and her aura really tells a lot. I think this girl has a lot of bad blood for her sister Nicki. And why I say this, you came on a podcast and you was speaking so many things about Nicki Minaj not being there for you, basically, saying that she's a good sister, you love your sister, but you were always under some peer pressure to please your sister, to look like someone important. That alone makes Nicki look bad, because now other people are going to judge Nicki Minaj to say, you know what, your sister's in the ghetto, she's in the trenches, and you're not helping this girl. I think Ming Lee knows exactly what she's doing. I'm not saying like she's an evil person, but I think there's something more to it. I think this girl is actually being paid off by the industry, because all of a sudden you're doing Fashion Nova deals. You're so brave enough to do that podcast. And then you ended up on Baddies, and then you got your first apartment at age 19, which I'm very happy for. I'm very happy for her. I think every young girl should, be successful and have their own things. But really throwing Nicki Minaj under the wheel as your sister and then saying that you love her is very contradicting to me. It sounds like you're being paid to do stuff. Everyone was so mad, even Just Hilarious. I will never forget when Jessie Hilarious mentioned on The Breakfast Club that, the economy is very bad right now. You don't think Nicki tour is going to do well. Girl, who asked you? Come in here with your negativity. Girl, who asked you? And then the tour happens to score over $200 million in sale. I feel bad for Jessie. Exactly why that old girl tried to take her job, because you yap too much. And you know what? She went on Club Shay Shay, and Club Shay Shay asked her, why did Nicki unfollow you on Instagram? And she was like, I don't know, being all oblivious. Girl, you know exactly what you said. You mentioned Nicki tour not doing well, but it so happened that Nicki became the first female rapper to score $200 million in revenue, and that was history made. And so you feel bad because, you probably would have to backtrack on what you said. So you feel embarrassed. So your way to bail yourself out is to basically say, you don't know why she unfollowed you. You know exactly why Nicki unfollowed you. Because you basically said that tour was never going to do well, and it did well. So you feel bad. Yo, these people, they really have it out for Nicki Minaj. I even heard Beyonce has bad blood for Nicki Minaj. Well, because Nicki dragged Diddy and Jay-Z online. And Nicki commented on Jay-Z's looks. She commented on Jay-Z's looks and called him a demon, and that he's not happy and he's bitter, he's miserable. And she was defending Lil Wayne because, Lil Wayne did not get the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl in his hometown, Louisiana. So Nicki got on Jay-Z's ASS and she dragged him. And I heard Beyonce try to basically sabotage Nicki's tour. She was the one who basically planned that whole Amsterdam locked up situation. Now, I'm not confirming it to be true, but it's a rumor. And y'all want to believe that Beyonce is like Snow White, as if she's a good person. I don't think she's a good person. I think she's an opportunist. I think she's evil. And she's known for destroying people's career. And with all of that, Nicki's still reigning, still successful. I cannot believe the strength that she possesses, but she needs her flowers, honey, because the girl has been through a lot. Cardi B is even flopping. Cardi B is flopping. She want to tell people, oh, I have this album. Oh, I have an album. I just signed a deal with Live Nation. Da-da-da. Girl. Nobody cares. The fact that you have to announce these things, it means that you don't have no attention on you, and you're begging and you're calling for the attention because everybody is paying mind to Nicki Minaj and you cannot deal with it. But I want to hear from you guys. Let us know what y'all think, because these attacks on Nicki Minaj's career is not good. I'm actually scared for Nicki, but let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Leave a like for this video, share if you care, and see you guys some other time. Follow us on Instagram at the Sips Loud channel, and thank you for sipping with us.